This is a little bit strange, but this is the new way of the world. I guess I'm going to have to get used to starting to call auctions with just Ugly Cam and Ugly Alan in the room, and of course Haley, who's not ugly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Watson. Thanks for coming here. Auction for 1/380 Maroondah Highway in Ringwood. Today's auction, of course, it will be conducted in accordance with any rules and any additional conditions that are made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any late bid or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. As the vendors, they do have a reserve price. As auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and law does provide fines for this conduct. Rules for vendor bids and words that I'll use throughout the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are really simple. They are just the word vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. Now, in the event that one of our online or virtual bidders buys the property, we have technology for electronic signatures, DocuHub, so we can send all the contracts that have been on display for the past 30 minutes. Each buyer has familiarised themselves with those documents, so we are able to execute contactless, is what the terminology is going to be. But here it is. Let's have a look. We do offer the property on a 60 to 90 day settlement. Property is being sold with the lease in place. The rental estimate at the moment is $360 to $390 per week. Details of that lease are included in the documents in the section 32. But let's have a look, Haley. Here it is, a lovely low maintenance 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit, perfect for first home buyers, or perhaps perfect if you're looking to add to your property portfolio. Timber floors throughout, relatively high ceilings. It's quite nice and light in there if you do go and have a look at the property. Not as open by private inspection, of course. Kitchen, nice and large. The bathrooms are decent size. The bathrooms are decent sized bedrooms. It's a great location, 158 square metres of land, not too far from Eastland, train stations, Eastlink, schools, reserves, the Mullen Trail, all the things that we come to love and adore for a place that many people call Ringwood and that we're lucky enough to call home. Well, enough out of me, we'll throw it over to you. Where do we go? Where do we start? Get me underway. Opening video 1/380 Maroondah Highway in Ringwood. Suggested number of 400,000. Happy to start it at 4 if we have to. I'll start it with me, the vendor, at 400,000 on the vendor bid if need be. At 400,000 now, get me underway at 400. What do you say now? 400 now, get me underway at 4. Call it 3 times. Vendor bid, I'll do. First, second, third.
Vendor bid at 400.
What's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? If I put a vendor bid in, it just means that you guys have to bid over the top of me. Not a very good strategy to be the underbidder at auction. You don't get to buy many properties being the underbidder at an auction. But we'll go with me, the vendor bid at 400,000. At 400, we'll take a $10,000 rise from there. At 400, I'll take a 410 to get you back in. At 400,000 now, come on over the top at 410. At 400, the bid now, clear a bit off it here with me, the vendor at 400. What do you say? 400. At 400, the bid now, clear a bit off it here at 400. 410, can I say? First, second, third call at 400,000. 10 to get them in, Cam, on the phone.
That's a lot of real estate there for 400.
I think the problem is, unfortunately, that they wanted to phone a friend, they wanted to call Eddie Maguire, but they're on the phone to you, perhaps. But what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I understand people are a little bit nervous. I understand there's been a fair bit of interest in the property, conditional people, those sort of things. So what we're going to do is going to go speak to our owners. We'll come back. We'll update you very, very soon. We'll be back before we can say frog in a sock. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen out there in video land. I feel like a radio star. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to pass the property in. One last bid. If we don't get any bid in above that clear structure is from the vendor. Vendor bid of 450. 450. Any rise above there, I won't put a vendor bid in above that. You have my word. Trust me, I'm a real estate agent. 450 in excess. We will pass the property into you. Otherwise, we'll pass the property into me on the vendor bid. We'll deal with all the interested parties. Everyone can throw their hat in the ring. At 450 now, any rise get them in camera if they like it. 450 I have. At 450 first call. 450 second call. 450,000 for the third and final time. That's not the head gesture that I was hoping for, Cam. Well, what we're going to do, we say auctions are a process, they're not an event. We're going to welcome other interested into the parties. We're going to move on to our post-auction negotiations. We'll consider conditional offers now. Of course, if you have interest in the property, come forth, speak to Alan or myself. And I'm sure next time you drive down Maroondah Highway, you'll see a sold sticker up on Unit 1/380 Maroondah Highway. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, may the force be with you.